Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, guys.
It's me, Briasia. I'm back. And I'm doing something a little different this time. I'm here with Danielle.
Hi.
And we are going to chat. It's going to be a little vibe, a little moment.
Yes.
We have our cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
We love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we're just going to give you guys all the things that you asked for. Now, there were a couple of shaky topics, but also a couple of regular ones. Y'all were very Some people asked about sex and kinks. Some people are asking about penises. We know.
Penis. Psych. Go on.
And some people are asking about taxes and random stuff like that. Now, I'm just going to get it right out the way. I can't tell you how to do no damn taxes.
At all.
Uh-huh.
No.
What you use?
Myself. Whatever.
You do it?
Yeah, I do my own taxes.
Girl, I do TurboTax.
No, they take your money away. The government has thousands of websites you can do.
Oh, well, why you ain't tell me that?
You never asked.
Well, I do it for free on TurboTax.
They say it's for free until they get you in the end. Yeah, they're like, oh, and by the way, you owe us $86. I'm only getting back $100.
Now, I think that's when you choose the one where they fill it in for you. But still.
How else are you doing your taxes? Wait, what? Let's talk about this later.
I don't want to talk about it because the IRS is coming to They can't come to get me. They ain't coming to get me.
We don't have no money for them.
So,
Now.
Anyway, let's dive right into who Danielle is. So, I moved to LA. I got my little job. And I won't say where, but y'all know where I work, probably.
The ones who know.
The girls that get it.
And the girls who don't.
They very much don't. Anyway. So, I met Danielle when I was working at this particular place. And she was my manager. Everybody's like, oh, I love Danielle. Danielle. One thing about Danielle, she was too damn chipper for me. You were.
Yes.
And it was like, she would be like, hi. And it was just like, it was very fabricated in my mind.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's not that
Take this microphone off.
It was just like, I felt like I saw through it. But like, the more I talk to you, I'm like, oh no, like she's a regular person, but this is for the people. Because you was like mad funny, like behind the scenes. Yeah. She was mad funny behind the scenes and shit. And like she would say like little smart remarks. And I'm like, oh, this is a girl of the tea.
I'm a clever girl.
This girl loves the tea.
I do.
But she played her role for them people.
Always.
Huh.
Always.
As she should have.
To get the money.
If it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. Period. Anyway. So,
yes.
Tell us about yourself. Like, are you like, you're an LA native, are you?
I'm originally from Riverside.
Okay.
It's like an hour away from LA. I'm in the suburbs.
They call all of it LA. No
That's
shade.
True. You're right.
No shade.
No shade. But I moved to LA for college.
Okay.
Yeah, go Toros.
You graduated from college?
Of course.
Well, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Girl, I got 2 degrees. Surprise, America.
Surprise.
They never should have let us read.
Well. To freedom.
Away.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And, you know.
I've lived here for a while.
Okay.
And I lived in Vegas for a while, too.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was a moment.
It was a moment. I'm glad it's gone.
I'm glad.
I miss home. And Las Vegas is a sunny place for shady people.
Okay. I don't know much about Vegas or Vegas people, so.
They're nice. And that's it. I love you, Nevada.
I love you. To our fans in Nevada.
Northern Nevada. But Southern Nevada, hey. Yeah. We'll leave it like that. The girls, I get it.
Period. Okay.
What
So
else do you want to know about me? I'm an only child.
One thing about the girlies, they love talking about themselves. Go ahead.
Sure do.
At this point, just tell us what you want us to know.
Well, I'm an only child, and I wanted siblings, but then I hit a certain point, and I was like, ooh,
Like, what am I gonna do with them?
what am I gonna do? Share?
Exactly.
And that's very much been my vibe. But that's why I don't want to have kids, because
And that's why I think that's why we see it here.
yeah,
I do want a lot of children.
you do.
Now that's the difference between me and her. I feel like, but I did grow up in a big family.
Aww.
Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay.
My family's not that big, but all of my friends have big families.
Okay.
So I'm like, yeah, where I missed, I found it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's where we differ.
Yeah.
But sharing, they could really keep that trait. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
My poor kids, I'll get them their own.
Okay, yeah, that's nice.
But don't eat my stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, they're gonna eat stuff.
And
Especially if you open up something. I have seen it in real time. If you open something up, all the parents who are watching, you open it up, and then it's like, oh, and then they do like the little tap, or they'll snatch it, or they'll
snatch what?
your food out their
Snatch
hand.
them. Snatch them.
Listen, you can't snatch them. We have the soft parent now.
Oh yeah,
That's
soft.
the wave.
What's your thoughts on soft parenting?
I am a firm believer in soft parenting.
Really?
To a point. And then don't get called on CPS, called to your house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So were you soft parented?
Until I was pushing the line too far, and then nothing was soft. Only thing that was soft was my behind getting whooped. And people think that oh my gosh, your parents never whooped you.
Exactly.
I was like, little do you know, the Joneses will beat the brakes off my ass. Even to this day, America.
Well, I mean, if you deserve it, you deserve it.
That's how I feel. You know, I'm here for soft parenting, but there's a time when you have to let the child know there are some limits. And
no, go ahead.
If you don't teach a child limits, life will teach your child limits.
This is true.
And you don't want the life lesson.
You don't want that. If I tell you to stop touching that stove, you're gonna learn, and with or without me. Hot. Yeah, hot.
Yeah, hot. And next thing you robbing a bank. Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know what gets me about the sharing thing?
Yes.
The kids, people's kids. It don't matter who they are. They be like, well, my mommy lets me have gummy worms. And you open it back. I don't give a fuck what your mommy let you have. You ain't getting that right here.
Does this look like your mother? She doesn't.
Do it look like I'm sharing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah.
That's fine. No babies. And I'm iffy about marriage,
you gotta
too.
love them, though.
No.
Marriage?
Yeah. I know you and I differ very strongly about this.
We do.
Oops.
I won't say I'm very pro-marriage.
Yes.
But I'm just like, for me, that's the finish line.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, if we're together forever, for a long time, and, we're not getting the ring, it's like, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And then some people will say, well, if they just get you a ring, is that enough?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's tough.
Yeah, and I'm
Is it enough?
Not for me.
Well, then you have to sign a legally binding contract.
Yeah. And they say the government, that's just something for the government to have.
It is.
But I'm just like, we have love. Yeah.
Yes, we do have love. And in the state of California, that does entitle your spouse to have half a love of your possessions.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And guess what? If I gotta go, I'm not leaving without half.
Oh, well. And then some, depending upon the situation.
Okay. Because I might sign a prenup.
Oh. And I even hear the girls who sign postnups nowadays.
And what the fuck is that?
So once you end your relationship, whatever you gain during the marriage, you give it over, or you withhold. Prenuptial agreement, postnuptial agreement. Dog, houses, cash. Yes, friend. Yes.
Wow. But isn't that like... Oh, so prenup is everything you had before. I
Pretty
thought
much.
prenup was like...
It could be
whatever you get.
all-encompassing.
It can be all throughout. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But the post-up is just like...
To tie it up
we
with a
got
nice
the
little
dog
bow.
together. Who's this going to?
Right. Schedule stuff,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
I'm keeping it all. That's the only post-up I'm signing.
Well, not in this state, you won't.
Yeah, why is that?
Because you can argue a good case in California.
Okay.
Don't forget, girls. If they ask you for, because it's they in this podcast. If they ask you for a prenup, sign it with your lawyer present.
Huh.
Don't sign nothing on love. Sorry, friend.
I'm a hopeless romantic.
You'll be a hopeless broke romantic too. Don't sign nothing on love. Get your lawyer to read the paperwork.
Well, yeah, of course. If I'm signing
your own documents,
not your own documents.
Yes. Listen, would you go and sign a credit card without reading the contracts? You better not be. All right, no judgment.
Now I don't read the contracts, but I do a little bit of reviews on them. Like I watch like people on YouTube like tell me about the
you
cards
do a little
and
research.
stuff like that. Just so they like can really tell me. I'm not much of a reader though, like that you want to use the big words to try to trick you up.
Yeah.
So I want to have people just tell me.
Right.
You got 2 degrees, I ain't got none. So that's where we differ.
Well, all I know. All I know is, listen, if someone's gonna have you sign something, you better get the Cliff Notes, the Blue Book, like the Shakespearean Blue Book translation, and a lawyer, so you don't have to. You understand exactly what you signed in.
This is true. Because
you don't want to get slipped up and have nothing at the end of the day.
Because if the wording's a little off, yeah,
I'm
gonna have to meet a couple of lawyers. I might know a couple.
Well, I think we do know a couple.
We do know a couple. Okay.
I'm not saying the legal advice is free.
I
am saying ask. Yeah.
Ask.
Or keep someone on a retainer. That sounds so classy to me. I can't afford that, but I want to have a lawyer on a retainer for emergency situations.
Only retainer I know is the one you put in your mouth to go to sleep.
I'm dead. You stupid.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you keep someone on call.
Oh, okay.
Financially, yeah.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Adulting. Here for free. Not for me. I'm just cruising through life.
I'm learning. You make me laugh. Because you're so funny, friend.
Oh my gosh. Period.
Yeah. You're sus.
Now, our next topic. Oh,
what?
Is what I was going to say to her earlier. So we were talking about, the soft parenting and stuff and how you used to get spanked. So now as an adult, do you feel like you enjoy spanking? Getting spanked?
Sexually?
Yeah.
Yes.
Period.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you would think that oh my God, this is past trauma regression.
No.
No. If I'm in trouble, please spank me.
Yeah.
Not in the way they did it.
Not quite differently.
Well, very different. The end game is very different.
The end game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have kinks?
I think I do.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're kinks or they're just things I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not gonna spill?
No.
Look at me.
Just kidding. You're so messy.
Crying.
Well, I don't feel like they're kinks. I feel like kinks are people have thought about them.
Well, that's what I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, you gonna tell me?
I'm gonna tell you if they are.
Okay. One of them. What's one of them? I like to be. What is it when
waterboarded?
No. What is that? Like the torture? Like the torture?
The torture.
Friend.
All right, I'm playing.
No. I'm gonna Google that when this is over.
Yeah.
So, no, I like to be degraded during sexy time.
Really?
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
Which is weird because I'm heterosexual, so like
Yeah.
a man degrading me normally is like, what the hell?
Like, bitch, you can be fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should look for your ass.
Yeah.
But in the bedroom, I'm like, yes.
Yeah. You know what's crazy?
What?
I think I told you the one time some guy out here, he wanted to pay me for that. Like, mind you, this is a very popular male. Blue check on IG. Like, yeah. And it was definitely him. It wasn't a catfish. I knew for sure.
Shut up.
Yeah, he sent me like a whole like a snap video, like couple Snapchat videos. And he's like, yeah, like I like to pay women to like, let me do whatever. Like I want to like kind of like degrade you. Like it's like weird. He was like, it's weird, but like I want to degrade you and like, spit in your mouth, like slap you a little bit. Oh, you into that?
Well, I've never been slapped by a man because I feel like my first reaction would be like, oh, for real? I'm snatching the chain off.
Yeah.
But the idea excites me a little bit.
Yeah. But you like spitting in the mouth.
I've never done it, but I would try it.
I'm watching you.
If you want to spit in my mouth, we can talk about it.
A discussion can be held, clearly.
I'm not going to say no.
I mean...
Yes.
But yes, he definitely was like... He was very much like... And then he like was running... Because he was like, well, how much do you want? Yeah.
Ooh.
He was very much like, you name the price. But then like... But then it was also like, well, yeah... Other women do it for less, or like other stuff, and I don't like that. Don't come at me like that,
bro.
Because I'm like, well, have them bitches do it. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
what you got to do with me?
Might as well.
But then he was like, because he wanted it on his terms, like as many times as he wanted. So he was like, oh, I'll give you $2,500 a month, but I need to see you twice a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm just like back-to-back days. I said
$2,500 a month.
Now I've seen Nymphomaniac on Netflix back in the day. It ain't look fun to me. No shade.
No, I mean, no shade.
No shade. Like, we love the kink world.
Yeah.
But I'm the type of girly I feel like I would have to be eased into it. I feel like I don't really have.
No, you can't just go like.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you're not gonna be like, yeah. Ooh, choke slamming me.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I feel like with that, like, if you're gonna explore what your kink is specifically, like, you have to, like, kind of know what avenue you want to go down.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't think, some people like fire, right?
I have seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
I'm not a fire girly.
Don't burn me up.
Don't bring no fire up in the bedroom. I don't want no wax.
Really?
No, that's scary. That terrifies me.
It's a little hot. I used to play in the wax as a kid, like with my fingers,
Mm-hmm.
but it will always be too hot. But I just was like playing. But I don't think I would want to like gliding down my back. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a bit much for me.
I think so. I'll never forget the first time I saw someone do that. For all my millennials, the Ricky Martin video, you already know. Mm-hmm. And I remember he was like, and I was like, what is this? And I remember his face, like he was like so enraptured by it. And I was like, is this what adults are doing?
Yeah.
I was told I couldn't touch a candle, but this man is having a woman pour wax on him. Confused. But yeah, and I feel like with kinks, you're gonna have to like be in the space where you want to explore that with someone who you kind of trust.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
Trust is really a big thing when it comes to it. It's like, like ain't nobody just trying to do that with anybody.
No, and don't either.
No.
For safety reasons.
Literally for safety reasons.
Yeah.
That's why like all the tied up stuff, I don't really let nobody tie me up. It's like, what you going? You could tie me up and beat my ass. Like, I don't fucking know.
That's my fear too. Although one of our mutual friends, she told me about a Netflix show about where they show you how to like tie people up and stuff. She said it was very educational. Hey girl, she knows who she is. But
wait, what show is it? It's the
I don't know. It's one on Netflix. Like,
was it
How to Build a Sex Room? No.
How to Build a Sex Room. Well, me and my girl, we watched that together. So yeah, they showed you all of that.
No, I think the girl I know told your girl about it.
No, because I told my girl about it. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, maybe we was just all talking about it at once. Not like together, but like.
That sounds very us.
I think I was like, yeah, like.
Yeah.
But either way, we watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually really good. Because it wasn't just like straight up like, you know what I mean?
Ooh,
it was giving.
Oh.
Yeah, nah, it was like very insightful. I was like, oh, this is kind of cute.
Yes.
And yeah, when I saw SZA tied up at the end of her most recent video, yeah, I was sold. Tie me up. Have me hanging from the ceiling. I'm here for it.
First of all, the whole video, I was like,
yeah.
Oh. And at the end, I was like,
body.
Glistening.
What does a girl have to do to get there?
I was
Jesus.
like, man, you know, I mean, I put some good body oil on, but I wasn't looking like that.
Yep. You know what she said? You know what she said? She said she'd be doing that hot yoga.
I hear nothing but good things about hot yoga.
Me too, but what I hear in my head, if I go to that hot yoga, I'm going to pass out.
You will, yes.
Yes.
You have to stay hydrated.
Mm-hmm. And I don't be. You got me here drinking this alcohol.
I just want to give you a little bit, but we have water behind it.
Oh,
we're being responsible.
Hydration.
Yes, please. Oh, look at a little hydration break.
Mm-hmm. Drink your water, girlies. I mean, that's how you keep the skin right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And look youthful.
Yeah.
So what are you saying, friend? You don't have any kinks?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah. I enjoy like a little light choke.
Yeah.
Nothing too intense.
Mm-hmm.
Because, girl, I think that in my mind I be thinking I'm that girl. You know what I mean? I think I'm the strong choke girl.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And for some reason my partner is always so strong. Like, I don't know if I'm just a weak bitch, but they're always so strong.
I think because you have little delicate baby hands.
I got delicate baby hands.
They're soft and smooth.
They are a little soft, but yeah, they're very much. I'd be like, yeah, very much. They very much really go for it, like boom, and then I'd be like, okay, like I can't breathe right now.
Yeah.
I'll be living a little bit, but like at some point it's like
That's
I'm about to be out. Yeah, I'm about to be out. So yeah, I feel like that's a little something. I enjoy a little bite moment.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I have this thing with ears. We're not going to get into it.
Oh.
We're not going to get into that too much.
Okay.
Because I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with it.
Okay.
Yeah, because somebody be trying to shame me for it.
If it's any consolation, I have a thing with hands.
Really?
Yeah.
I think. What kind of thing? Like they're really sexy?
Yeah, I like a man with like a masculine hand, like a little hair on it, with a little vein on it. You know what I mean?
Okay, a little hair, a little vein.
Yeah.
Okay.
And especially when like his hand like flexes a little bit, and he has a nice watch on. Doesn't have to be a designer watch, just a nice watch. I'm like,
that'll do it.
That'll do it for me every time. You know why?
I got a thing with hands too.
Okay, so you know how people are like, why do I like what I like?
Mm-hmm.
That one I thought about.
Yeah.
My grandpa used to get GQ magazine back in the day. Mm-hmm. And GQ used to like show men how to dress.
Mm-hmm.
Woof. And I remember like they would always show those really expensive watches. And they had a nice suit. And they would be like, whatever, Movado.
Or
whatever watch. And I'd be like, the men would always look so smoldering and like the hand close up, the wrist. I was like, this is really sexy. And there's always like a cologne like ad right after it, so you would smell it.
Yeah,
there was like a scent attached to it. So I was like, this is what sex is.
They got
you. Yeah, and that's what it is. Now I'm like, hands. Yeah. Will I hold a hand? But yeah. But will I caress the top of a hand?
Period.
Yeah.
I love a good hand as well. Like very much. One thing I hate is a dirty nail. You should never, ever, ever have dirty nails. I don't give a fuck if you're a mechanic. Oh my gosh, this man came up to my job the one day.
Yeah.
I'm a bartender, so they were getting a drink. He was with his woman.
Yeah.
Mind you, it's the end of the night.
Right. Like last call?
Not like last call, but like it's nighttime.
Okay.
You've been from work. You know what I mean? Filthy. Black.
She don't love him.
All around the nails, the hand. And I'm like, that's not no stain.
No.
he didn't
That's
clean.
grind.
Yeah, he's not even trying, and they just ordering up, and ma'am, you need to have him go. And you know, she probably let him touch it in the car.
Oh no!
That pussy dead. That's dead.
Oh.
I just couldn't believe it. I said, so yeah, don't have no dirty nails. But
ew.
a good, nice hand.
Yeah.
That'll do it for me too.
Yeah.
I can't even hold you. For women, it's just like, I don't know. It's just like.
Do you like nails? Do you like nails or no nails?
It depends.
Okay.
So sometimes, like, it's like, it really depends. Mm-hmm. Like, sometimes I'm like into like the no nails thing. Mm-hmm. But like, and then other times it's like them long nails. It's like, yeah, it's that deal.
For you.
But they can't do too much. Like, they gotta just be like. So it just really depends. Mm-hmm. And for men, like, I like really thick fingers.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, I'm like, cause it's like, oh my gosh, like that's real life.
Yeah.
Like, why is your finger so thick?
But it's free. But it's so true. I look at my hands and I'm like, oh.
And then I like the picture. I already said too much. Anyway. Anyway, but yeah.
Same.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh gosh. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's just that. Yeah. But you just said something. Do you feel like you got commitment issues?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I trust these hoes.
I do too. But I mean, I'm committed. But I mean, it happens to the best of us.
I'm glad that
sometimes you just gotta take a chance.
Yes.
Wrong. Rewind.
I think sometimes you have to open yourself up to being emotionally vulnerable.
Absolutely.
That's not my strong suit.
Mm-hmm.
Because the gender that I am forced to like, I'm not forced. The gender that I like, a lot of them don't have qualities that are redeemable.
Yeah.
And they're not really interesting to get to know. I hate to say that. Man, I hate to say that. I know not all of you are like that. I know. But a good 85% of you are. And then there's like 10% where they're like, no, their friend is like that, but they don't say anything. They want to keep their friend like that. So you kind of go in the 85% also.
Yeah.
So when it's like good 5% are holding it down for all y'all.
Yeah. Quiet as a cat.
Literally.
And that's why I'm going to do what I'm going to do at the end of the day. Oh. Child. I got options.
I want to have options. But no.
Yeah. It's just like the men, they're just always, and if they are, they're just right there. They never do what you need them to do. They never say what you need them to say.
Yeah.
It's like,
even
right
when you communicate your needs. Because this is a therapy session. We believe in therapy here.
Yeah.
Even when you discuss your needs, you have clear communication, clear boundaries, and they're like, yeah, it's great. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, they'll do a switch up on you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I have commitment issues.
Yep. They'll pretend.
Yeah.
And you know what they say? People can't pretend for more than 3 months.
Yeah. Well, you meet people as representative, right? And then the mask slowly starts to fall or crack, and that takes a lot of time, friend. And I don't want to.
Yeah. You don't got time for it.
No, they have like good 10-15 minutes, and I'm like,
10-15 minutes?
I said what I said.
I was sitting here like, okay.
Yes. Let me tell you something. As an extrovert, when I shut up and I just listen and let people talk,
right.
they'll walk themselves right into the grave.
Yeah.
And the only time, and this is for the ones who've been with me, and the only reason why I let you slide is because I want to believe in the lie.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
I'm gonna bring myself to the table.
There it is. Wait. There it is. People think they're so fucking slick.
Yeah.
That be the part that be getting me. It's like, no, like, I see your angle. I know what's going on, but like, I'm just in this position where I'm like willing to accept it.
Yes.
And that's the most dangerous position you could be in.
It's real dangerous.
Because it'll get you caught up.
You ain't lying. Yeah.
Quick.
Oh.
So Look at you thinking about how foolish you've been.
You're right.
She want to take it back.
I
But
do.
you know what? You live,
Yes.
you learn, and you grow.
That's what they tell me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for the growing part. I love to be petty.
Not just a. Oh, one thing about a petty queen. I hate a petty queen.
Yeah.
It's a love-hate thing because it's just like sometimes you take it too far.
Yes, that's true. Sometimes I take it too far.
Sometimes it's really taken too far.
Yes.
That's it.
Or not far enough.
Somebody get her.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, let me keep it clean.
Keep it. But yeah, so.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cheers to us.
I've been just sipping it up.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, this is a peach margarita. It's something she grabbed at Costco.
Yeah.
Exquisite. Yeah. And you can it's like you can taste the alcohol, but like
Yes.
But like you can taste the juice.
Yeah. Not in a cheap way.
No. Not in a cheap. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all just when you know, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody don't know.
Everyone should be old enough. If you're watching us, you're old enough to drink.
If you ain't old enough to drink, you need to leave.
Oh yeah, please.
Damn, it's too late for me to tell you to leave.
Well, we can put a little caption or something on it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fabulous.
I mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, when we was young girls, we was watching shit we ain't had no business.
I actually was, yes.
Yes, as was I.
Thoroughly.
Yeah.
Eating it
I got
up.
in trouble.
No one was watching me close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was messy, but also like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't the type of girl that I mean, I got in trouble, but it was just like, I was pretty open with my mom.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no reason for me to like hide around stuff or whatever. Like with that I was, but like everything else, I'm just like, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they used to be like, oh, we're going to call your mom. Call her, bitch. You need me to give you her number? Like, I'll call her. I was that kid in school. And I was just like, what do you mean you're going to call my mom?
Yeah.
Like, okay, tell her come get me. I don't want to be here with y'all. Like, shit. Yeah, that was definitely me. That was really bad. I used to be wilding out. Not like wilding out, because I was in the hood, so it was kids way worse wilding out.
Mm-hmm.
So they know who they can try to scare, you know what I mean? It's like, y'all let them do whatever they want, and like, I'll just do this little thing, now I'm in trouble. I remember I dropped the F-bomb in high school one time in my shop class. They're like, oh, go down to the office.
Now,
like,
what? Be fucking for real.
Be fucking for real. And it was because I said something smart to his ass, and he was mad.
That's what it really
I said it under
about.
my breath, too.
Oh.
I forgot what the fuck. I said something about fuck, like, shut the fuck up or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He said, what you say? I said, what you mean?
And that's just trying to hide it too, friend.
Like, what you mean? Oh, go to the...
mean?
And I looked at the paper that he wrote down. Yep, you knew exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Well, what were we talking about?
Right.
Why you asking me?
You asking me? You heard what that said.
You heard what the fuck I said? And then I had in-house suspension for 3 days.
Oh, no.
Boring as hell. There was some bad kids in there. I said, this is like being in jail. I don't belong here.
You were like, get away from me, you cretin.
Yeah. And then it was right next to like the outside. So, you know, you listening to all the other kids playing outside during lunchtime.
Salty.
Like, anyway, it was my rebel days. I'm a good girl now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so what are your views on not the eyebrow? What are your views on living above your means?
Ooh, don't do it.
Yeah.
Because when you live above your means, you're always doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Mary. But yeah, definitely. I feel like some people do it. I also feel like some people do it and not realize.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
because my cousin was actually telling me, like, a couple of times, like, he watches, like, finance videos and shit. He was just like, he's like, oh, your rent shouldn't be this much more than your, like your average pay. I'm like, oh.
That's literally nowhere in this country anymore.
Nowhere. And he's like, oh, well, your car note shouldn't be more than this, or you shouldn't be spending more than this. And I'm just looking like, Well, fuck me.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes life itself will have you living outside your means because you have to survive.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I think they said, I saw on Huffington Post the other day, 68% of Americans, don't quote me, but 68% of Americans are one missed car note payment away from their car being repossessed. And I'm like, 68%? 68%?
That's a big percent.
That's a problem.
And it's like, y'all don't want to like try to reel it back and realize that the system is flawed, or like when the percent is that big. But it's like when the percent is that big, they're winning, so they don't care.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So,
and it sucks.
Yeah.
And even like now, since we live in LA, there are all these apartment buildings being built everywhere. And like, for what I pay and what they're going to start paying across the street, it's like almost a $1,700 difference.
Uh-huh.
You mean to tell me someone in this city can afford to pay $2,700 a month for rent?
Hardly.
And a car payment, and dinner, and gas.
Ooh, no ma'am.
Have fun,
and
have savings, don't have an animal. You can't have an animal while saving, and don't have a family either, unless you're married, because then you'll have two incomes. But even then.
And I think that's the thing. They think it's like couples who want to be living in there and shit. And it's just like, well, that still is not fair.
Right.
But also, with LA, I feel like they're trying to, like, you know, they're pushing the people out, but they're also, like, they want, like, they know that a lot of creators move here. So naturally, they're like, oh, they make enough.
Right.
We only want top of the line people here.
Right.
Like, stuff like that. And it's just like, what sense does that make?
Right.
What happens when all of that, like,
everyone has to move home? Well, what's on during the pandemic? I'm telling you, I'll never forget. I think it was middle of March. I think by the middle of April, I had a homegirl who's living in West Hollywood, and she was like, if you want some furniture, come out here now, because half my block is empty, and as all these dumpsters have all this nice furniture, art, lamps, tables, mirrors, everything out in dumpsters, because people had to move back home during the pandemic.
Wow.
So I'm like,
yeah.
And being an influencer is hard.
Yeah.
That's a grind.
Absolutely. And it's a lot. Like, people are like, they think it takes a lot, like, to do on your mental health to do like regular jobs, but that does too, because it's like you're constantly in front of a phone, you're constantly here, you're constantly doing that. Like, everything you're doing is getting recorded at a constant rate.
Right.
And if you're not getting recorded, people are trying to record you.
Yes.
So it's like somebody's always trying to bring you down.
Right.
So it's
where's
like,
that line?
Yeah. Where's the line? Like, where do you feel like I mean, they're winning with the check. The check is winning.
Man. Sometimes. Because even the check's not even consistent.
Oh, this is true. If you don't make the content, you don't get the check.
Man. And the sponsorships. Because once they get tired of you, they'll kick you to the curb for the next person. And it's always going to be a next person.
They got to be selling. Like, oh, I'm paying you to sell this product and it's not selling. You got to go.
You got to go.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Such a crazy thing.
So it's like, of course, you know, you have to spend for the lifestyle that you want to show, but then also it's like, but I also have to be able to feed myself and pay bills, and pay for a roof over my head.
I've been looking to move lately, and I want a nice place. You know what I mean? I want to go somewhere where it has a pool. We get laundry inside, just the whole nine, like. You know what I mean? And I don't really want to go backwards, because we have like laundry inside. Like, we have these nice things. It's a nice place. And these places are like charging people $3,400 for a studio.
Yeah.
A studio.
That's like the size of my living room.
To live in one room.
Yeah.
And I'm looking like, are y'all fucking nuts?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yes. It's crazy.
And people will just go pay it.
I don't understand how.
Look,
I don't understand how.
Look,
unless you're selling drugs.
And you know what you know what it is? You know what I noticed when I got here? People live at work. They have multiple jobs, and they're there all. And they're there all day. I'm at my first job all day. I'm going to my second job all night. No days off, just to live in an apartment. That shit is sickening. And it's like, people don't understand work-life balance anymore.
No.
Nor do they really care.
No.
But they don't. It's certain people. I guess, people that think about it, I feel like people look at as lazy.
Yeah.
Because I look like, they be looking at me like, damn, you don't want to do shit here. And I'm like, I'm not going to overwork to make the same amount as you. That's just crazy. You know what I mean?
It doesn't make any sense because I'm working. And I'm at a point now in my life where I'm like, physically, I can't work like I could 10 years ago.
Yeah, because you're pushing like 45, right?
Calm the fuck down. I'm 35. Fuck you, Bridge. I still look good.
Period.
And not a single gray hair. Even the gray hair is sexy on y'all.
Yeah.
But physically, like, I could be able to work like 10, 12 hours straight.
Right.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
But now I need a massage.
Yeah.
And I have a little leg pillow to slip between my little legs because my body is tired.
Okay.
I couldn't even imagine that. Just to be able to pay rent and put gas in your car for a week.
Mm-hmm. Like, not like, let alone like people are like, they want to be your friends. They're like, oh, let's go out here, let's do this. Dating.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Let's not even get into dating. Let's get into dating.
Oh God.
So I'm noticing
yes,
why these men can never take a girl on a proper date.
Yeah.
And it's because they're not making anything and they don't have it.
Right.
And it's just like, my whole thought with that is, if you don't have it, do something that you can do, that is within your means. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be like you go out to some
like grandiose, like 5-star restaurant. No.
Playing a picnic. Oh, I'm not taking a bitch out nowhere just to get to know her. What?
Yeah.
First of all, that's the stupid mindset.
It is.
I hate a man that talk like that. Like, yuck. Let's start there.
Super gross.
Yuck. But also, I'd be like, yuck. Oh, well, what am I getting out of it?
Yeah, what? What are you gonna get out of it?
Are you fucking nuts?
What is she gonna get out of it?
Literally.
Lip dick. That's what she's gonna get out of it.
9 times out of 10, been there. Anyway.
Many excuses for that.
Okay.
But it's always men who are either financially broke, broke.
Come on, call them out.
Broke.
Because I say it all the time, call them out.
Financially broke men or men who have no personality. Because usually a man who got something, what does T.I. say? It's not tricking if you got it.
Huh.
Financially, or you bring that personality.
Yeah.
I'll throw ass on a man who's funny and who knows and gets to know their favorite flower I like.
Yeah.
Before I'll give a man anything who's going to talk about, oh, can we go for the 444 at Wendy's?
Okay. And not even that. You could jazz it up real cute. I won't even be mad. Let me take you on a picnic in a park.
Oh, I would like a picnic.
Exactly.
Damn,
just fucking think. And you're in there, you're like, fuck, this is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Whole time he only had $30 left in his account.
Know.
You would never know.
This nice blanket. Oh.
You would never know because you fucking are trying.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Man, you know what? Effort will get you far. And that's for everybody.
Yes, it will.
Effort will get you far.
Yes, it will.
Because if you don't put no effort in, well, you're not going to get nothing out.
Absolutely not. Gosh, the dating. Why would I? And
what?
When I first got here to LA, I was just accepting anything from these niggas.
Oh, yeah.
I told you about them three dates I went on.
Yeah.
Girl, they had me coming out of my pocket. Half.
Mm-mm.
You'll halfway never see me, which means all the way. You'll never see me again. Never.
Never.
Whole time, women, they don't blink twice.
That's right.
They don't fucking blink twice.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
And multiple. Like,
that's
what I'm saying. Multiple women out here, they're like, oh yeah, here. We got you dinner. Like, we can go out to dinner. The men are, thinking this, thinking that. What the fuck are you thinking about?
Nothing.
What's the question? Am I the prize or not?
Look. Let's talk.
Every man wants to be the prize now.
Yeah. Well, I saw have a very controversial tweet I saw. This tweet said that these men want to be wives now.
And they do.
And they do.
And I've seen it firsthand. They're like, I've seen people literally on my Instagram, people that I know personally.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, when will somebody do this for me? And like the girl is like catering to the guy, giving him a facial, doing all this, doing all that. And there's nothing wrong with it, but why are you complaining about it? No shame.
Friend, what?
Yeah, I swear. Or they'll be like, oh yeah. Like the girls will be talking, like they'll repost the girl talking, and she's like, oh yeah, like I don't even know why y'all don't want to go half with y'all men on rent. Y'all should be going half on everything. Da-da-da. He'll repost it. I'm just like, a man is broke. Say that. Y'all be like, oh, y'all only want men because they're providers. But what are you providing? You're not even trying to provide. What do you mean? What are we even talking about? You know what I mean? Yeah, triggering, right?
It's funny to me because if a man were to tell me, actually, no, a man has told me that. He was like, oh, yeah, well, you can move in here, but you're going to have to pay half of the rent, half of the mortgage.
Why the fuck would I do that?
And I laughed and I said, well, my mom doesn't pay mortgage at my dad's house. So I'm not paying mortgage at your house. Are you financially destitute? And I held it. I know he called me all kinds of bitches under his breath.
You know he did.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Of course.
But I'm like, pay half? Half?
You're crazy. You ain't even gonna tell me to just pay the cable and shit? You want me to pay half the rent?
Half?
The mortgage, my bad.
Let me tell you something. I'ma suck the soul out of a dick. But you gonna tell me I need to pay half of this baby? And this is no shit to women who are in the situation. Look, y'all do what y'all gotta do, okay?
Do what y'all got. That's y'all business.
That is
I'm
y'all's
happy for y'all in y'all own way.
I hope that you are getting something from that situation that is making you feel good. Look at yourself in the mirror every night. But for me,
okay,
couldn't be me.
Because my thought process
I'm
is...
so sorry.
Yeah.
Please, Lord.
Please, Lord, forgive me.
Please forgive me.
Because my thought process is... like... it's not even like... I hate transactional stuff.
Yes.
I hate transactional things. Relationships, in particular, should never be transactional.
Yes.
Now, when it comes to bills, they're straight up transactional. Because they need their fucking money.
Right.
Stuff like that. But it's like, you want to say, oh, I'll do this for you if you do this for me.
Right.
That doesn't sit well on my spirit.
No.
Do for me because you want to.
Because you want to.
And it's in your heart.
Right.
I hate someone who's like just stingy and just has that mindset like, oh, like, well, I'm not getting nothing out of it. Or like, oh, like, it doesn't make sense for me because, why would I pay for the full rent if she's working?
Mm-hmm.
Or if she's not working is a problem. The bitch is working and she take care of the shit. You was going to pay this rent whether she was here or not. You were going to pay this rent whether she was there or not. Don't be stupid.
Honestly.
Like, now you have a companion.
Right.
Pay the damn rent.
And you know that they're saying that, like, straight men are some of the most lonely demographics.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, straight women are
thriving.
Especially if there's no child involved. Happy as a clam.
Very happy.
So I'm just like, babes, obviously, let's go to the math.
Mm-hmm.
You need us.
You need us
before we'll ever need you.
And this is a fact.
And that makes me sad because there's a part of me that's like, you know what? I want to have a man around, Like, I want someone around to, like, hang out with me, to go things that, like, maybe my girlfriends don't want to do.
Yeah.
And, like sometimes I want to go to a bar and just go have a beer and watch hockey. You know what I mean? No, but...
I'm like, honestly, no.
I hope you guys know what I mean. And, like, I can't do that. Because my girlfriends are like, girl, I'm not going to watch no fucking hockey.
Example.
For you, part of you.
Yeah. Not watching no fucking hockey.
But that's what I like. I can do that with a man.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, at what cost?
Yeah.
him being like, oh, well, I got the beers this round. You won't get them next round? See, I would do this.
Yeah.
And I'm crazy. You
Yeah.
know, I'm mentally unstable sometimes. So I'm just like,
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said the word crazy. Sometimes I'm mentally unstable. Especially when someone tries to push me to the point where I'm like, oh, you playing in my face now.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
But like, why view me as someone who you don't want to lavish?
Yeah.
And like show that, hey, spending time with you is what I really care about. I don't care how we gonna do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it this way or this one. I'm gonna take care of you because it's gonna be reciprocated like a big dog.
Yeah.
And then tenfold. I'm not paying rent, but I will definitely have all your snacks ready for you.
Okay.
Have all the little robes and the little socks, whatever you like. Little things that you think I'm not looking at, I'm looking at.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. A lot of people take that for granted, though.
Yeah.
Both everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, no matter what you like. People take that for granted after a certain point. And that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, oh, I'm done with this now. I'm about to leave.
Yeah.
And then you want to be that person.
It's like, pay attention. I know everything your every want and need before you even do.
Man, that's a skill.
Yeah. Very much.
That requires you not being selfish.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still working on that skill. No shit. I hate to say it, Jesus, but yeah.
I don't think you're selfish.
Not selfish, but like I try to be as attentive as I can, and I am.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's my current situation.
Yeah.
It's just like I can't talk too much on it.
We'll move on.
But my current partner is like, they're very much, oh, like it's whatever, like, you know, like it's whatever, do this, do that. So, you know, it's hard to keep up because I'm like making the decisions for you most of the time.
Right.
The other day, she tell me she want me to go to McDonald's for her grab or something. I'm like, okay, cool. So what do you want? Usually she says, just give me whatever you're getting, or give me whatever you want to get me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I did.
Yeah.
This time, she said, I want nuggets. She said, in the high C. She loves the high C orange.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So I said, okay.
Yeah.
I'll get you the nuggets in the high C.
Yeah.
Go to the McDonald's.
Yes.
I get her a 10 piece.
Yeah.
And the high C.
Mm-hmm.
Get to her house. We're sitting there. She peeks in the bag, throws a fit. Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. Now I can't.
What happened?
I didn't get her a fry.
Oh.
Yeah. Why would I ever want the nuggets without the fries and just you don't know me at all. I know you. I know you. And what I know is that you just pissed me off for the last time today. What I know is,
yes,
you asked me for a specific thing, and I did exactly what you told me to do.
I would do the same thing too.
Yeah, I'm like, I did exactly what you told me to do.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, nuggies.
And in particular, I didn't want anything.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about getting myself a fry.
Yeah.
But honestly, it would have been eaten before she got there.
Right.
It would have made her even more mad if she seen the fry wrapper.
Or you give her a little kiss and some salt on your lip.
Yeah, she said, ooh, fries.
Yeah. Oh, you have fries?
Yeah.
And there you were.
Yeah. So I'm just sitting here like, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with this. But that's just, that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I should have known. So now I know for next time.
Well, now you know for next time.
But if I buy them fries next time and she don't eat them, see what I mean?
I don't think that's going to be a problem you have to worry about.
Yeah, I do. Because she's just like that. And she's a petty girl. Just like you. She just won't eat it just because. Well, I didn't ask for this.
Yeah. Oh, so you think I want fries now?
Oh, yeah. Like, what? You think I want to overeat?
Yeah.
Like, Like, this is, and I'm just looking like, this is a complete meal. What do you mean? Like, this is a complete meal, babe. What's wrong?
I bought this because I thought you'd like
Yeah. I thought this would make you happy, so I brought it to
It
your.
doesn't.
Literally. Oh my gosh, that's my baby.
Yeah. Oh, that's my sweetie pie.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna get cussed out later for that one.
No, well.
Yeah, well.
Those are the ropes.
It is what it is. When you're fucking with a star, you're fucking with a star in the public eye.
Oh, is that what it is? So fucking stupid.
I mean,
when they say lights, camera, action, they mean lights, camera, action.
Okay.
Yeah.
And flip the hair. Yeah, so that's that. What were we talking about?
I forgot. We have like a little time. See how we are together?
Yeah, exactly. We just like. Oh yeah, but we were talking about like dating and just like relationship stuff. Like, yeah, it's just like
I want to date.
And knowing your partner.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's just like they say, you've seen the meme where they're like, the dating pool has pee in it. It definitely does.
After 30,
girl,
it's like a trash can.
Oh yeah, because you can't really get to 26. Even at 26, they're below you.
Low key.
Girl.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think because I'm 35, so when my parents were 35, I was maybe like 2.
Okay.
I met a house, so like I have an apartment,
mm-hmm.
and I don't have a child, but I just feel like men are different. Like my uncles, like I just remember them being like, I don't know, like they would like they had things they like to do without my aunts and my godmoms, and like I just feel like, and I remember one of my aunts, she was always dating, and I thought that was so glamorous because she was single and had boyfriends. I'm like, well, I want a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
What did I know watching Disney movies?
Yeah.
But I'm also like, it is the pits out here,
girl.
It's rough,
girl, and I feel for y'all.
Honestly, I want reparations.
Oh, girl,
I'm entitled to a check. You are too.
Girl. You are too.
I'm entitled to a check because it's hard. I don't like it. And people are like, oh, why don't you try dating someone else? Date outside your race. I've been doing that.
Yeah, you have.
I do.
That's your shit. Look at you.
I like different flavors.
I mean,
but like I don't know, and like I don't feel like I don't feel attracted to women, so I'm like,
yeah, it's like it is. Like, what else can I fucking try?
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah. How sad.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah. Well, maybe you need to mess with the blacks. Come on to the right side. Look at her face. That's sick. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Help! Help! No, I'm just kidding. I have dated plenty of black men.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just when I date black men, which I don't have a problem with,
right? But
we click culturally.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there's always something that's off. Like
they don't want to watch hockey.
They don't want. Well, no, they will. No, they will. Shut up. They will, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I always feel like I'm not measuring up to what they want, and I don't know if that's a me thing or it's a them thing. Mm-hmm. But it's always kind of felt like I was never like really good enough, or it was like a one-upsmanship,
I hate that.
And I'm like, well, we both can't be men. I'm
yeah,
not a man,
you like,
even though I got a big dick, it's not like that.
Period.
So I'm just like, weird. I don't know. I don't have that problem with other cultures.
Yeah.
And it's not. And don't be fooled. Black women on the internet will be like, oh, I could never date someone who wasn't black because how do I describe a bonnet?
And they be the first ones, girl. They be the first ones. I know. You ain't gotta tell me. Posted up with a white man in wedding pictures. I'd be like, well, Jesus.
From Alabama.
Well, Jesus, ma'am. You flipped that quick, huh?
Yeah, and his name will be like Daryl. That masquerading the whole time.
Very much a redneck.
Yeah, very much a redneck.
His grandpappy did not approve.
Literally. Didn't even show up to the wedding.
Okay. And you happily ever after with that man. A fool if I ever seen one. Prayers to your children.
Says the one who dates interracially. Don't be fooled.
Don't be fooled.
But I don't have to like, every man who I've ever been intimate with, and I showed him my bonnet, he didn't ask questions. He wasn't asking questions about my hair or anything like that they be trying to tell you out there.
Yeah.
They don't. A lot of times, they've already Googled it.
Yep.
It's already ready for you at their house when you get there.
Okay.
Shout out to Muhammad. Yes.
Not shouting out the niggas.
Yes. That was, talk about.
Wait, tell me the story.
Muhammad had a bonnet ready for me.
No, the fuck you didn't.
And a satin pillowcase.
What?
Oh, you trying to get me to spend the night. I did not have spend the night clothes.
You didn't either. Because you wasn't once you saw the bonnet, they wasn't going to be on. Period.
But the bonnet was.
Yeah. That'll do it.
That'll do it. I was like, man, this kind of comfort.
Yeah.
Now
that's just crazy. That's a good one.
Yeah. Had a bonnet. I've never slept at the black man's house and he had a satin pillowcase for me and a bonnet. That was in a package.
Oh, it was ready and fresh.
Yes.
There wasn't no other bitches.
No. I'm like, either you went to Sally's or you went to a beauty supply store to buy this bonnet. And that was before Target started having the textured hair section. So it definitely wasn't from Target.
Ooh. That is crazy.
Sometimes the bar gets set high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, damn.
And you just be looking like, after a while, you're like, no, Muhammad had that for me.
Ready.
So why would I accept you doing this?
Doing this. Yes.
Nonsense.
It is.
A lot of the times they dated blacks before, though. So they already know.
Every man I've been with, probably has either I was their second or like I was on the roster.
Yeah.
Of black women. So they already knew what time it was.
And they know the new shit. They know what they getting into.
Yeah, they literally.
Yeah. Her little freak ass.
They knew.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know if that's the same thing for ladies, but I imagine so. I don't know, because sometimes I've heard like my black lesbian friends will tell me like, oh, dating white women.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever do that.
No, okay.
I don't think I would ever date a white woman, and that's because because I'm already in a happy committed relationship that might last forever, but also because
racism.
Yeah, racism.
Yeah.
That's really why.
Yeah.
And I've talked to people who have dated white women prior, and they said that they were very much racist. And it was just like, not necessarily, straight out, but it was like, was passive aggressive.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah. It was very passive aggressive, and like you just notice later.
Yeah.
But like I'm the type of person that I'll peep like during that, and I'll be like, "What you say?"
Right.
Like, don't say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna piss me the fuck off.
Yeah. No. For real. As it should.
And also, like, I don't know, like they don't really. I mean, the ones on TV, they give me a little tingle, a little tingle, but they don't really drive me like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
Me, I mean, I got a little. I love a Hispanic woman. Ooh. I don't think I'm supposed to say that, but I'm gonna say that.
When you are single, you enjoy.
When I'm single, I enjoy. Yes. Hispanic woman.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've only ever been with like Hispanic. Well, yeah, with Hispanic women and like black women. So it's just like we need
your zone.
We need to keep the zone. Yeah. I don't know if I could leave the zone, but we'll see. I mean, things are possible. Yeah, when you're single.
When you're single.
Yeah. But
that's funny.
What?
Because now I'm thinking back, like I've only dated 2 white guys, and I got very much the vibe of, oh, I'm testing this out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
You're like, don't test it with me, boo.
Yeah, I'm not the one to test it with. So I don't. I'm not a good test drive. But I like people with like cultures that are close to my own, even friendship wise too. Like I like going into someone's house and everyone's like, hey, different octaves.
Yeah.
And like it's like boisterous the whole entire time.
Yeah.
I like that. And like there's a holiday, we're all throwing down on some food.
Absolutely.
And everyone is talking about everybody in a loving but messy way. Not all cultures do that.
No.
I think that's kind of why I'm like, oh, this is the culture I'll stay with.
Yeah.
It was like my own.
One thing about me, I don't know what it is.
What?
But when
what?
when I see, like, I'll be talking to someone, like, but when I see that she knows oldies, or like she starts singing to them, just like singing to them casually, oh, that gets me. I don't know what it is, because it's like, oh, like I grew up hearing this. You know this, so you had to grow up hearing this.
Right.
It's like, I feel like we're clicking. I need that.
Yes.
And I don't know why. Every time it does it for me.
I get
you know, I'm in a relationship.
Grace is 13 years old. So her definition of oldies is something by the original Pitbull. Just different.
Girl, fuck you. I'm talking about the 70s. You know, my grandpa shit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, my grandpa shit.
I'm surprised when people in my age group know that, because not everyone's parents were playing it like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. I get
so
that.
for me, it's like very shocking. I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah. And I just can't get that with whites.
Yeah.
And some Hispanics I can't really get that with. Well, most of them.
Yeah.
But it's like they still know, like, cultural things.
Right.
Yeah.
Cultural nuances.
Yeah.
Like, don't do this. You know. Well.
Like, you know better.
Yeah.
I hate when people touch my hair. Like, even to this day. Like, my hair is cut low, but like, why are you touching it?
Ew, it's weird.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh my gosh, my one friend. I had a friend back at Fogo de Chao when I used to work there. She was like, I knew she didn't mean no harm. That's my homie. Like, we was there every day, but you know, I have the waves or whatever.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, can I touch your hair? And I'm like, all right, that's my homegirl.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. But I see her reach, and I can tell she's about to push back. I said, wait. I said, you have to pull, like, do this way when you do it. She's like, oh, okay, I didn't know. Yeah, that's what I told you, because you're about to fuck my shit up.
Oh my gosh, your waves rock.
Girl, don't fuck up my waves.
That's
funny. But yeah, it's just the fact that, like, they really don't know.
They don't know. Like,
it's just like, oh, like, I seen like people with this hairstyle, but like, I don't know, like, because they're men, they're just got their shit flowing, push back, all types of shit, you know, with the gel.
Yeah,
you know how they do.
I do.
Yeah. Look, it gets you, don't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, so
especially there's like a little curl there too. I'm like,
not the little curl. Now that's how you know they just really trying to be nasty.
I feel like,
Not
you too.
You too.
Not using the same hair products.
Okay. Sharon. Period. That'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. What else?
Did
you crack?
Because we're so funny.
We are, like, literally hilarious. Like, if they don't think this is hilarious, I don't know what to tell them.
Not everybody has taste.
I know. And you can't pay for that.
Sure can.
We won't cut that out. That was shady.
Keep it in. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
All the girls love rainbow.
Yeah. They should.
Oh, you do.
Oh, yeah.
I can't. It's certain pieces, like, you can find anywhere, quite frankly. But they be pissing me off.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but okay. I take your word for it.
I take you. No, you love it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go against what my friends say. What you say?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't go against what I say.
Yeah, I'll be
on the outside like, yeah, support it. And I'll fight anybody who says otherwise, bitch.
Bing.
Yeah. Period.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna wrap it up. So my last thing to you,
yes, friend,
is going to be
I drink too.
Yeah. What advice would you have for me as a 26-year-old?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Don't take yourself too seriously.
Is that sirens?
No, those are my neighbor's cats.
The cats?
Yes.
They loud as hell.
Maybe they're fucking.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Don't take yourself too serious. I think that's it. When I was 26, like, I don't know, I was just doing whatever the hell I wanted to do.
I live. And that's what I'm doing.
And have fun and enjoy your knees while you can.
They already done. I come from a family of bad knees.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, friend.
My cousin, he had to get knee surgery to learn how to walk all over again.
Oh, no.
At 30-something.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
I blame my knee problems on Petey Pablo and Little John. Because if frequently comes on, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Frequently.
Yeah. Let it come on.
I love to hear that.
I have to bend with the whole body now. I can't just do it with my knees. But for those who were there, you remember. Oh, no, you know what I would say? Go to the doctor now.
And see what's going on.
Yeah, see what's going on.
Yeah.
And then go to the dentist. Because I know people who have bad teeth.
I'll be there on Wednesday.
Oh, good for you.
I hate bad teeth.
I hate bad teeth.
But also, I can only chew on... You know, I'm not telling nobody that. Never mind.
All right.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm getting my shit
You
fixed.
going to the dentist. Okay. Do you have advice that you would want to learn from me?
So nobody needs to learn none of that nasty stuff you be doing.
Don't worry about what I be doing. I'm grown.
Let me see.
What's something that you want to know about being 35?
You are 35. Very much mid-30s.
I am very much mid-30s.
At this big age, do you have any like big regrets?
No.
Like just something like really huge? No? That's
no.
good.
I've purposely lived my life with no big regrets.
I love that.
With no real regret. No, that's not true. I regret, but it's stupid though. The two regrets I have. One is a fashion purchase. I wanted to buy this Ralph Lauren blazer.
Mm-hmm.
It was on sale, originally $500. On sale for $220.
Mm.
Now I was like, I could afford it, but I was gonna be living beyond my means.
There it is.
So I let it go. I regret that. And then second, I regret not being emotionally vulnerable sooner in life. But it saved me a lot. So I'm glad I wasn't. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I had,
because you would have for the wrong people.
Yeah, for the wrong people.
Yeah.
And I was like how I was for a reason. And I was smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, trust yourself.
Yeah.
Trust yourself.
This is true.
Yeah, trust yourself.
Now, you know I don't like feet. I almost cut my knee off.
I'm sorry.
You just gonna sit there. You like...
And I tried to put my foot next to her like this, too.
Yeah.
I did this.
But yes, it's very important to be emotionally vulnerable.
Yeah.
Like, and people don't understand how far it'll go.
They don't. Myself included.
Yeah.
With the right people.
With the right people.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like you can do it with everybody.
Yeah. Oh.
But in moderation.
Okay. Yeah.
You need to know your bound. You have to have a boundary.
Right.
Within everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like that's just what it is. Because for me, I really pride myself on honesty. I don't because in my mind, there's no reason to ever lie.
You don't like bullshit.
Yeah. It's just like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, when it comes to being vulnerable, I feel like that entails honesty most of the time.
Yeah.
So it's like, just do what you got to do, say what you got to say. That's how you'll keep friendships, real friendships. That's how you keep relationships. And even if you don't keep those relationships, they won't end on bad terms.
That's true.
Because the communication was there.
Right.
So I feel like that's just really a foundation for everything. Yeah. Don't be honest with your job. Fuck them. They don't give a fuck about you.
There are ways to communicate your boundaries without being a people pleaser.
Yes, ma'am. This is true. This is true.
Yes.
Being a people pleaser is no fun.
It's so stressful.
Very
It'll
stressful.
pay you very well.
It'll pay. Child, it'll pay the same amount they pay.
But don't do it all the time. Unless you're getting a check for it. Like
Yeah.
I do.
Don't do it for free.
Don't do it for free.
That's just nuts.
No.
And don't do OT unless you really can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do OT unless you really, really care.
Yeah.
Or you need the money desperately.
Yeah. Like, that's the only time.
Yeah.
But
What else, friend? Are we gonna say sayonara?
I don't know. Is there anything you really want to touch on, or anything that we talked about that you want to bring back?
I think we talked about everything pretty good. I
Let
had
us-
fun.
I had a lot of fun. Let us know if you'd like to see us back.
Yeah.
It was a great time talking with you guys.
Thank you, America.
Thank you. Thank you, America. Talk to us, leave comments,
Yes.
whatever the case may be. It was amazing talking to y'all. We really enjoyed it. Thank you.
We appreciate you. We
Mhm.
value the time you spent with us.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh-huh.
Over and out.
Bye. Real hot girl shit.
Really?